Hi guys, I'll call this charity shop Gold or Garbage, but I'll also show you a bit of a teaser for a bargain store project I'm going to do and bargain store Gold or Garbage that I'm going to do. So we'll do the charity shop stuff first. Couldn't resist this, I'll do a separate episode on it. Radio controlled plane. So we'll look at that in a minute, in a separate episode. Oh, that was £2 in cancer research and came with the transmitter. Next, 50p. Can't remember which shop that was in. British Heart Foundation. 50p, one of those wooden clip together kits. My grandson is getting into football at the moment, so I thought he might appreciate this one. So he can keep his pens on his desk and have a footballing figure. So 50p, I thought that was okay. So that's the charity shop stuff done. Now bargain store projects. I've had a request, one from John, who wants me to make or modify a cheap clock. I bought this in Pound World for £1. He wants one that's got solar LEDs in it, or lights that are powered up or charged up by the sun and then light up at night so you can see what time it is without having to switch the light on. Well, there is a problem with solar garden lights. They usually only run for about half an hour to an hour after the sun's gone down. But I have got one of these already, and I've noticed that the LEDs stay alight for hours, but they're very dim. So we'll have a look at this, see if I can fit it in there somehow. It's got a little string of LEDs hanging inside in case you haven't seen these before. But as I say, they're not very bright, but it might be enough just for you to be able to work out where the hands are so you can tell what time it is at night. So that's one project. And then while I was in Poundland, oh, I didn't explain that, Pound World, £1, Poundland, £1. Right, while I was in Poundland, I saw this bit of decorative wall art. I thought that looks a bit like a clock, but when I looked at it closely I realised if you have that one pointing straight up, which is the one you hang it on, then there isn't one directly across from it. Yeah, that one's off to one way, that's off to the other way. If that's the 12, that's the 6 is off one way or the other. And it doesn't matter which one you try and line it up with, you haven't perfectly got a 12, a 6, a 3 and a 4. So it isn't quite a clock. And then I thought, but what does it matter? If it's just a bit of wall art, you could still take the clock mechanism out of one of these clocks, drill a hole in the middle, and it'd still tell you roughly what time it is. And I've seen quite a few clocks like that that don't tell you the real time, just the rough idea. So that's another bargain store project to do. And then bargain store Gold or Garbage. I need some new headphones because my old ones are beginning to sort of peel apart on the bit that goes over your ears. And they'd got these in Pound World, but they were £4. So I thought as a bargain store project, I'll try them out and see how long they last. So I don't know if, well, I won't be able to do the full summary until I've had them for a few months to see if they've broken. So this is what they look like at the moment. We need to open the other end, don't we? Remember, these are just cheap ones, £4. But on the ones that I've got at the moment, which are pretty old, this bit's flaking off and I get black bits in my ears. So we'll see how they get on. I think that's it for now. I'll go and plug these in and have a listen to them, see if they sound alright. And then in a month or so's time we'll see if they've actually fallen apart and give a summary on whether they were worth £4 or not.